Hey everybody, I'm Adam Stillman with the Cedar County Republican. Kind of stole this idea from ESPN.com. They used it to preview their college basketball conferences, so I'm going to use it to take a look at the upcoming high school basketball season. In the first video, I looked at the high school boys season, so now it's time to take a look at the high school girls season, and let's get right to it. Got to start with the hometown Stockton Tigers. Last year, they were 25-5, obtained the #1 seed in districts, cruised through the district tournament, defeated Skyline in the championship 61-56 to advance to the state playoffs, beat Sherwood there, and then played Maryville in the state quarterfinals where Stockton fell 46-30. Still can't be too disappointed in a 25-5 season, and it looks to be even better heading into the 2010-2011 season as they return all 5 starters. They only lose 3 seniors from last year's squad, but combined those 3 seniors averaged only 2.7 points per game, so they have all their big stars back, I guess you'd say. They have a nice core returning. It all starts with Caitlin Kramer, a senior shooting guard, averaged 16.6 points per game last season to lead the team, as did her 7.2 rebounds per game. Recently signed a letter of intent to play basketball at Southwest Baptist University next year. She has the ability to shoot from the outside, but can also take it to the hoop and get fouled and hit the foul shots there. Then you got to look at Chayla Rutledge. She's an inside post player. She can score from the inside, but has steadily improved on her outside shooting. So look for that a little bit more this season. Averaged 15.7 a game, points that is, 7 rebounds, both second on the team. Then you got to look at the 2 Burton twins, Garrett and Ashley, who averaged 12 and 10 points per game last season, respectively. Also were the top 2 on the team in both steals and assists. They are very quick on their feet, like to get after the ball. So look for more of that this season. The 5th starter is probably going to be Amber Thomas, another senior. Averaged 3.1 points per game last season. She was hampered by a broken leg that she suffered in the sectional game against Fairgrove of volleyball, but she's been resting it and looks to be good to go for the start of the season. So look for her to be that 5th starter there. With everything they have returning, you gotta like what you see so far, and in my opinion at least, they are one of the favorites to cut down the nets in March in Columbia and win the state championship. Then let's take a look at El Dorado Springs. Tough year last season, 11-15, but they were very young. They only had 1 senior on the team, Evan Barnes. She averaged 2.7 points per game last season, so they really don't. There really isn't too big of a drop off with losing her. They were led in scoring last season by a sophomore and a freshman. So though they were young, they got a nice year of varsity experience, and that looks to carry over into this season. Taylor Allenbaugh was the aforementioned sophomore. She's a junior this season. Led the team in scoring last year with 10.7 points per game. Also grabbed 5.2 rebounds per game last season. And then you have Kaylee Simmons, who was a freshman last year, was second on the team in scoring with just over 10 a game, and led the team in rebounding with about 6.5. Rachel Lusk, she is their lone senior, and although she doesn't do a lot of scoring, about 3 a game, she is without a doubt their vocal leader, gets everybody to where they need to be, helps communicate on their press, and without her they would be in trouble. She likes to get after it defensively, really hound the ball handler and force turnovers. So look for more of that. You have Erin Bush. She's a junior, kind of your scrappy blue-collar player. That's how Coach Bo Swopes describes her, at least. She likes to stay inside, get rebounds, put them in, and also will dive on the floor and can hit some free throws. This team played their opening game last night, Monday night, against Buffalo, and came out with a very impressive 69-45 victory. Employed a 2-1-1-1 full court trapping press, and it caused all kinds of problems for the Lady Bison. It turned a lot of turnovers and bad passes into easy transition layups, and if they can keep that up, they're going to be tough to beat this season. They were actually led in scoring by a freshman last night, Lexa Schaff, at 15, and if they can continue to get scoring from her, they're going to have a very balanced attack. which again makes it tough for opponents to stop. So with although they still are a young team, they have some experience, and I look for them to have a better year than they did last year. Be above 500, maybe be like 3 or 4 seeding districts, go to the semis, and I think that'd be considered a pretty successful year. That about wraps it up. So for the Cedar County Republican, I am Adam Stillman. Thank you.